guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today's gonna be my 30 to 31 week update. I'm super excited to share this one with you guys, and from now on there'll be uploads every single week because at this point in pregnancy is when you start to kind of feel your symptoms more. Everything gets a little bit harder, so I'll probably have more things to share with you guys than I had in the last couple weeks. Okay, so let's just get right into it. I'm officially 31 weeks pregnant, so this will be covering 30 and 31 weeks. I'm almost 32 weeks now, so things are moving by so fast. Your baby at 31 weeks is 16 inches long, which is crazy. Kaiya was 18.5 inches long when she was born, so it's just crazy that this baby is like almost due, like almost to that point. So 16 inches long. They're about 3.5 pounds, which also is crazy. How am I carrying something that's 3 pounds inside of my body? But let's just get into how I'm feeling. I know I've been telling you guys that this pregnancy has been so amazing so far, and it still has been really great. I just got really dizzy. I am definitely starting to get uncomfortable pretty quickly. When I sit down, it's kind of hard for me to breathe, which is pretty normal because the baby is like all the way up in your ribs, and all of your intestines are like all the way up in your chest. I think I talked about that last time, and I can feel myself like having to catch my breath, or even talking to you guys, I'm spitting out these words so fast that I like have to catch my breath in between. In the last couple weeks, my heartburn has gotten so bad. It's like making me nauseous, almost like similar to the way I was nauseous at the beginning of my pregnancy, because I told you guys this pregnancy at the beginning I wasn't necessarily like nauseous because I was just nauseous. I felt like I had heartburn, so that was making me nauseous, and honestly, talking about it right now, I feel like I'm getting it. So a lot of things give me heartburn or make my heartburn worse. So I have to watch out for like spicy foods, really garlicky foods, which is like my favorite, salty foods. So Braxton Hicks contractions have been happening so often, and I don't know if it's like because I'm more in tune with the pregnancy in general this time because it's my second pregnancy, or if maybe I know like what to expect this time. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't feel Braxton Hicks contractions with Kaiya at all, but I really do not remember having any contractions with Kaiya before I actually went into labor. Probably also because I need to drink more water, so I'm cramping as well. But when I'm sitting down, if I walk around too much, if I bend over and pick things up too often, if I'm picking Kaiya up too often, it happens a lot when I'm trying to go to sleep. They just come on. Sleeping is getting so hard for me these days. It's like I really just can't sleep. I'm so uncomfortable. I wake up so often during the night. And my stomach is just getting really hard at night. The same way that I was telling you guys it was getting hard before, it's just way worse now that my stomach's bigger, and she's sitting in a really weird way. She's sitting like sideways in my stomach, and so it's like really uncomfortable to sleep on my sides because it's pushing either on her head or on her feet, and then she'll kick me in those places too. So it's like where I'm laying is where she's pushing, but it's also really uncomfortable to sleep on my back because your stomach like compresses when you're sleeping on your back, so it's like the baby is pushing into your back. So it's just really hard, and obviously I can't sleep on my stomach at all, so sleeping is getting really hard. Even putting pillows all around my body is not even helping me. So yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with that for the next 9 weeks. So my ankles are definitely swollen. My feet aren't really swollen all the time. After I get out of the shower in hot, or after I've walked around for a lot, they get swollen, but they're not just to the point where they're swollen all the time. I'm still having that pain in my groin. I don't know if you guys remember from a couple of videos ago, I was telling y'all I was having pressure in my groin, but I don't think it's really pressure anymore. I think it's like, I'm just having like, I think the weight gain is putting like a toll on, I don't know, like my leg or something. I'm just having like a really bad cramping pain in my groin, like I pulled my groin almost. That's really what it feels like, and I really should probably ask my doctor because I guess I completely could have pulled my groin doing something and just never realized it, and I thought this whole time that it's just regular pain, but it's not. But it's just not unbearable. So, and they would just tell me there's nothing I can do about it and I just need to like chill out, which I can't do anyways. So I don't think I did. I think it's just the weight gain is putting pressure on that area and it's just really bad. So it's only on my left side. It could also be some kind of sciatica and I just don't know about it. It's just not in my back. So yeah, I'm not really sure, but it kind of sucks. I am feeling really full all the time. I could eat a meal in the morning. Like, I'll be really hungry when I wake up. After I end up eating my breakfast, I'll be so full from my breakfast all day long. Like, it doesn't matter how much I ate or how little I ate. I could eat probably just like some eggs and I'll be full from those eggs all day and I just won't want to eat anything else. And I think that kind of plays into the heartburn situation because I think that it's the heartburn that's making me feel like gross all day long. Really, no matter what I eat, I'm going to get a heartburn from it. So it's like the heartburn is like making my stomach hurt. And then also I think I'm just not really digesting my food very well, which is pretty usual for pregnancy. It's just like the food just sits in my stomach all day long and it just feels really nasty. So that is happening this last couple weeks. I got that a little bit in the beginning of my pregnancy. I was feeling really full and then it kind of went away and now it's back. I have been getting pretty dizzy every once in a while again, which is pretty bad, or not bad, but it could just mean that my blood pressure is getting high, which is definitely bad. I had a little bit of a blood pressure issue with Kaiya. Every once in a while my blood pressure would be high, but I'm pretty sure that was just because I was freaking out half the times that I went to the doctor's office. I know I've told you guys that before because this time my blood pressure has been perfectly fine every single time. But sometimes dizziness like that can mean that you are your blood pressure is getting a little bit high, or I could just need to drink some more water, or it could just be pregnancy in general. This is kind of weird, and this is a TMI, so if you guys don't want to hear a TMI, just go ahead and like skip 10 seconds ahead. But my lower parts are like so swollen like so swollen, and my doctor said that it was normal. And I also was watching a pregnancy update from Erin Williams a couple days ago, and she was talking about this happened to her as well with her second pregnancy, but not in her first. So I'm not sure if it's just something that usually happens in second pregnancies, or maybe it's that in the first pregnancy you don't even notice it. But yeah, very swollen. It doesn't hurt or anything. It's just swollen. I've been getting back cramps, kind of like period cramps lately, which is another thing that happens and is pretty common in your last trimester of pregnancy. It's just like my period cramps that I have when I'm not pregnant. But yeah, they're just really hurting in my back. It's not really bad like cramping, like I feel like I'm going into labor. It's just like annoying cramping, like almost like, you know, whenever you're about to start your period and you know, like you either know like I just started my period right now without even checking, or like I'm going to start my period today, because you can feel your body the way it feels when you're gonna do that. So my hormones are definitely going super crazy these last couple weeks, and that's just the third trimester for you in general. Your hormones are going to go insane. But these last couple weeks, they've been really bad. The other day, I literally cried. My hair wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. So it like, I actually like cried. Like I was really so frustrated that my hair wasn't doing what I wanted it to do. So I actually cried, which is really sad, but whatever. Sometimes you just have to let it out. Like maybe it was like my emotions building up for so long that this hair situation was just like, you can't anymore. But yeah, so my emotions have been going up and down pretty bad, so watch out. I also think at this point in pregnancy, you start to get so stressed out about introducing a new baby into the world and your whole life changing, for me, all over again. So it's like I'm already stressed out about that. I feel like I have so much that I need to do, so many things that we need, so much that we just need to get set up that we don't have set up. And so I just get so stressed out. And then on top of that, I'm like really emotional. And then on top of that, I'm like taking care of Kaiya. It's a lot to have on your mind at one time. I'm definitely nesting, that's for sure. Like I just told you guys, I've told y'all that I've been nesting for a while, and each week it just gets worse. Like this week, I literally went into Kaiya's room and I was like, I have to fix all of this. I have to clean this entire closet. Everything in here is disgusting. I color coordinated all of the new baby's clothes. I got everything fixed. she's got 2 shelves to herself that are like clothes, and then, you know, socks and bibs and wipes and stuff like that. So she's got her little section. I've got that part done. So when she comes, we're totally ready in that portion. But then the closet that has like all of our baby stuff that we put up from Kaiya, that closet was literally a mess. So I had to clean it, and I probably shouldn't be doing the things that I was doing. I was like jumping up on the top of shelves and reaching all over the stuff and picking stuff up and taking it up and down the stairs. I probably shouldn't be doing that in my pregnancy at this point, but I just had to get it done. I couldn't. So yeah, I'm definitely nesting. I need to get things done. My lips have been really swollen and really chapped lately. So I think that that's a pregnancy symptom. Before I thought like, oh, it's just like my lips are getting chapped because the weather. But now that they're getting swollen and like kind of red at the top, it's definitely pregnancy, which is like a blessing. Like I hope they just get like as swollen as possible. Like give me beautiful lips, please. So I'm not mad at this symptom, but it is really annoying to have chapstick on me 24/7, or I'm like licking my lips, which is awful, or my lips just feel weird and I feel awkward when I'm talking to people because I feel like they're looking at my chapped lips. So that is really bad. But yeah, I just carry chapstick everywhere I go. I don't have any new stretch marks yet. I didn't get stretch marks with Kaiya until I was literally 39 weeks. Like I swear I didn't have a stretch mark until the day, like the couple days before she was born, and I was so sad. I was so sad. I really thought I was gonna make it through. I didn't get any stretch marks on my stomach, but I did get it on the sides. Just a few, so it's not bad. I don't really mind them, to be honest. I don't even care if people see them, like if I'm in a swimsuit or something. Hopefully this time I won't get any new stretch marks. I know that putting creams on is not like a guarantee, but I'm definitely keeping up more with putting my bio oil on my stomach every single day. With Kaiya, I didn't do that at all. My linea negra, it's the line that goes on your stomach, is starting to show up, but I can't tell if it's just because my stomach is getting so big. It's like leftover from Kaiya because it's really barely there, and I didn't really have a big one with Kaiya either. Both times it hasn't gone over my belly button. Y'all will see that when I show my belly. I'll show you guys my belly without my shirt on. Well, I think that is pretty much it for all my symptoms. I have a few other things to tell you guys. We did get our 3D ultrasound this week. It was so freaking cute. Like, just so cute to see them in there. And obviously you have no idea what your baby looks like at all until you get this ultrasound, and really, you still don't really know what they look like. She looks exactly like Kaiya. They're literally going to be twins, you guys. It's like, I almost feel like this baby looks more like Kaiya than Kaiya's 3D ultrasound did, because when you put the ultrasounds together, I think that they look similar, but not really. But then if I put a picture of Kaiya's face next to this baby's 3D ultrasound, which I'll put the ultrasound, I'll put a picture of it in right here so you guys can see. So when I put a picture of Kaiya up with this ultrasound, or if I'm just looking at her, because obviously I see her every day, you can just tell they're exactly alike. And then watching the video when we were doing it, the way they move their mouths, the way that they move, it's like their mannerisms, I guess, are really similar too. So I know that they're just gonna come out twins. And I should have known this before, because I really have always thought like, the way me and Dakarai look, we both just look very similar. We don't look similar, but our skin tones are pretty much exactly the same. We both have bigger noses than usual. Like, that sounds so bad, but both of us don't have like the traditional like mixed nose. Like, we don't have cute little tiny noses. Like, my sister has such a cute little tiny nose, and I've always been jealous of her nose, but neither me or Dakarai got that. So like, I knew our baby would get a big nose, and then Dakarai's lips are bigger than mine, but they're not like big. I just think that like all of our babies will come out looking the same. Kaiya is like the blueprint, and then they'll all come out looking really similar to Kaiya, but just maybe a little bit different in some way. But like with me and my sister, we don't look exactly the same. Like, you can probably tell we're sisters, but we don't look the same. These babies are definitely going to be twins. Like, people are gonna ask them like, oh, are you guys twins when they're older? The only thing that I think that could be different about the babies is their eyes. So this baby could come out with light eyes, but if this baby doesn't come out with light eyes, then Kaiya and her are literally gonna be twins, which is perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. I mean, Kaiya is freaking adorable. Obviously, I love her face. I'm her mom, and I made her. The whole time I've been pregnant, we have been talking about how much we just want this baby to look just like Kaiya, and so she does. I'm going to name drop, you guys, so get excited. I'm going to officially tell you guys the name of our baby. So her name is Zayna Gianna Petriconis. I love it. It just goes really well with Kaiya. I think Zayna and Kaiya is really cute. We spelled her name Kaiya, K-A-I-Y-A, because we wanted to call her Kai, and we never call her Kai, and I don't think I'll ever call her Kai. But I, growing up, because my name's Haley, I never had like a nickname. So I was so upset that I couldn't like have a nickname, you know, like I couldn't like put my nickname on the paper, like, yeah, this is my nickname, but like my real name is this. Like, I always wanted that. So with Kaiya, I did that so that she could call herself Kai if she wants to. You know, with Zayna, I guess it's kind of the same. She could go by Zay. So we're spelling her name Z-A-Y-N-A. We probably won't call her Zay, same as we don't call Kaiya Kai. But Dakarai really likes that they're the same amount of letters, and we thought about doing the K thing because Keisha and Kaiya, and then we might as well have just done another K. But we really couldn't find a K name that we liked, and then this name came up and it just stuck. It was pretty much the same thing as Kaiya. It was one of the first names that we found, and then that just became her name. Gianna is Italian, so Kaiya's middle name is Adana, which is also Italian. Petriconis is Dakarai's last name, so that's their last name. Hopefully one day it'll be my last name. Maybe one day, who knows. I'll probably just be Haley Bianco forever. I'll just be out of the family and just my own little family over here. You know, whatever. Bianco party of one, okay? Well, lucky them. They're all a bunch of Petriconises over there. Which is also where our name comes from, the Conis fam, because Petriconis is way too long. Nobody can pronounce it. The way it's spelled, it looks crazy. Nobody can ever say it. It's a beautiful last name, so like, all the Petriconises out there, don't take offense to that. Her name is going to be Zayna. We are so excited to welcome her into the world, and we can't wait to have her and meet her and finally hold her in our arms, especially now that we got our 3D ultrasound. It just makes everything so real. I don't think I have anything else to share with you guys, so I'm going to end the video here. I'll get up and show you guys my stomach so that you guys can see that. Is what my stomach looks like at 31 weeks pregnant. In a couple days, almost 32 weeks from the front. It's getting pretty big, so I'm definitely getting bigger, you guys. That is for sure. Here's my stomach without my shirt on so that you guys can see. My linea nigra is definitely growing. I can't even, like, I can't even reach over my stomach to see it, but it's definitely growing right here. I don't know if that's left over from Kaiya or what, but here's the bare bump. Other than that, I'm going to end the video right here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to press the like button and don't forget to subscribe. That helps my channel out so much when you guys subscribe, and comment and like and share this video as much as you can. I'll see you guys next time for my 32-week update.